As you can tell, we're back and playing Minecraft again, so I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video, but besides wandering around just hoping I find a good spot to build a base, so that's kind of what I'm probably be doing. Anything that's probably going to end up doing today, so seems I do have everything, so I'll go grab one of these. Wait, where's my better? Oh, I did leave it up there, so, if I remember. What the heck? Did it despawn or something? There it is. Almost walked right into that. Since I know I have that, I'm not actually gonna bother getting one of the brewing stands until at least I get at least either a satchel thing or not a satchel but a bundle or a or have a space to make a base. Because after all, I do need to ensure that I can actually make a base for now. I'm actually gonna try to get coal here. Not the coal, but the iron here. It's not much, but it'll have to do. So we have a bit of a jungle biome this way. Oh, there's a creeper. Like, and I can put my iron sword back, and I actually have an open inventory spot. But it'll probably end up being replaced with something else as well, so... Oh, there's a spider. Actually, no, it is open, but... So now at least I have a spot for my... for a brewing stand once I find one. I'm not gonna bother going back to the village yet. So do you want to explore a bit more before doing anything? Could head that way for now, just seeing what's over there. Hear a zombie somewhere nearby. So it's hard to tell whether it knows I'm here or not. Wait till my hunger wears down. I wait till my hunger wears down a bit more before eating, because I do not want to waste any of my food, because I do not really have much inventory space, and I do not want to lose any of my food yet. So, well, at least I'm gonna maximize what I eat, or the hunger bars I feel. So instead of just wasting it. What the heck is that? Okay, so Spacey jungle in all directions. So I am gonna go investigate that sand structure though. Actually took half a lot of damage, but it's half hurt, so nothing major. Let's say let's try to reduce the amount of damage you take regardless, but hopefully that shouldn't make too much of a difference either way. Seems to be a shipwreck right there as well, so yes, it is a good thing I came to this. I guess it's a good thing I went to investigate this spot. Let's leave that for now, just to make sure, just in case I get into a fight with the drowned, make sure I can recover quickly. So that's keep going towards the shipwreck, and then I'll go investigate that structure or whatever, if it is even a structure. See a bad mesa biome, which I do not really want to go into, because after all, it's not good for survival or for surviving in. I could go take a quick check out. I could go check it out for a second, but I don't really want to waste too much time on it. And take the paper. Go, open up. Go, go. Just let me out. Stupid trapdoors almost got me killed there. Nothing else? Let's go. Time to go this way a bit. If not, if there's something I find, if I can't find anything, go this way. I'll head that way because I did see it in Oak Forest or something of the sorts that way. First off, let's head over here. See what's up over here, and then you'll figure out, and I'm going to see that. Oh, don't tell me. Then we'll figure out what to do from there, I guess. Or I'll figure out what to do from there. So, hopefully everything is okay. I should check how long I've been recording for. So, 6 minutes. No, I haven't been recording for very long, but just want to make sure I get as much as I just want to make sure I record as much as possible, especially since just to make sure I maximize the amount of people who see my content, especially since nobody really seems to want to watch my content right now. This is a structure I have. I've never really seen this before. It's probably gonna be some. I don't know. I use a feather or something. So yeah, if you guys wanna, if I do ever do get a brush and you guys remember, please let me know. Or at least remind me of that location and the coordinates, because after all, that could be very useful for later. Or there's a, oh, there was a real nether portal on the half right there as well. So this part really seems to have actually some pretty good loot here. These are the magnet blocks, even though they can damage you, I can still use them to. Oh, there's a drown. Nope, did that one go down yet? I can head back up. And head to the end, I guess. I suppose that'll probably be the best decision for now, because after I do need to. So it's probably going to turn night relatively soon, so. As far as I know, it's probably going to turn night soon, because that's all it does. Actually, not. Maybe within 10 minutes, I'd say. 10 minutes or less, I'd say. But who knows, really. Like, once they kind of explored. I see a village over there, a desert village at least. There's a desert well here. And there's a mesa biome that way, bit of a mesa biome that way. There's a big cave thing here. Or kind of a crater at least. Yeah, it's a crater, more or less. There's copper vein right there. And let's head towards the village, except for one. It might have some useful items, so who knows? It'll probably be smart to investigate there for now. Not investigate, but just go see what they have. Actually, I'll need to head to the bathroom quickly, so I'll put myself on mute. See you guys, and I'll see you guys once I get back from the bathroom. But I'll try not to be too long, though. I'm back. I'm gonna continue on to the video as I. So well, actually, I'm gonna check them. It was in there for about 6 minutes, so I apologize if it took me a little while. But since I did just upload a second video, so it should have finished uploading at least. I'm not sure if it's finished processing yet, but on at least on YouTube servers, it probably hasn't finished up processing on YouTube servers yet. So probably gonna take a little while to do that, but that's for now. But for now, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. So let's just continue on to the village and see what they have. Hopefully, they have at least one bundle. That is all I ask. One bundle, or at least one bundle. But like, that's what I need the most is a bundle, and I really have a bit of gold there, which makes sense that they have a bit of gold not far from the surface, because after all, the Mesa biomes are known for having a lot of gold. So I mean, it doesn't surprise me too much. Probably gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna try to progress as much as I can to get as close to the village as possible. Then I'll probably sleep tonight and see where we get from there, or what we get up to from there. So that's probably gonna be a smart idea to try to make as much progress as possible. So I mean, so far we've survived 10 days. Almost died once so far. But at least I've almost died at least once so far. They have a bunch of hay here, which could come in handy, but right now I'm interested in the bundles and only the bundles, because after all, bundles are more useful than hay for me, since that's going to be useful for later, but so far I don't have that inventory space, as you guys can tell. I mean, there's nothing in my inventory. Get out of bed, it's the middle of the day, seriously. Some villagers are extremely lazy, I guess. I don't know why my PS5 is acting up, because there's practically, Minecraft on the PS5 practically generates no heat at all, so I mean, I'm not sure why it's reacting that way to literally me playing Minecraft. Oh, that is perfect. Still put everything up. That is looking a lot nicer. Let's explore the rest of the village for now. See if we can make a spot from here. I don't see any more villages within the proximity, so I might head that way maybe. Go check my crafting recipes if I even have a crafting table still. I apparently don't. I'm not gonna trade. That's a bad trade-off. I will. Well, actually, there's crafting table right here. I'll take it. But I will go put this. Nope. Can't even fit out of it. I'm gonna put the dyes in there as well for now. I'm not gonna waste any lapis on the dyes, and I could use it for enchanting. So it's much more valuable when used for enchanting than when used for that, or not when used for. It's much more valuable. It has a much more value in enchanting when used for enchantments than it is when it's used for dyes. Take this as well, because I could need it for later. Especially if I am gonna brew potions, which I probably will. So after potions needed, a cauldron is very useful for potions, since after all, having that extra water bucket ready is pretty useful. Let's head up the tower here and get the chest and see what's in it. Oh, some wheat. Perfect. So far I have a ton of recipes within 10 days. Not bad if I do say so myself. Except I do like to collect as much recipes as I possibly can. Except we all should know that recipes are quite useful for just about anything. So just because I was kind of bored, I'm kind of wondering it, so. I not like the way that the Iron Golem kept on walking my direction though. It was hard to tell if it was actually going to try to attack me, but then again, if it was trying to attack me, it'd probably be running towards me. This is a big one. I see a random piece of bamboo sticking out of the water exactly, or like right in the middle of the water exactly. Can someone please explain that? Because I thought that is really weird. That I see exactly a random piece of bamboo sitting around. Don't trust the villagers either, because they'll try to steal the hay. What do you trade? Nothing important. I'm gonna take your furnace. It's mine now. Okay, I'll actually get some more coal here while I'm at it. So I want to waste all my coal blocks, and after I just burn off like 9 coal at the single block anyway, so I could use some more. I can also grab some more copper, so I mean it wouldn't hurt me too. It wouldn't really hurt to grab some more. So put some coal in and just melt up the copper for now. At least I'm getting a decent amount of coal here. I'll make sure I didn't get I'm gonna make sure I got as much as possible before leaving, because I do not want to miss any good resources like iron or anything. So. Some more copper, which I will grab. This will smelt the copper now, which I thought why not. I do need to just want to make sure I'm saving on inventory space here. Should break any second now, I'm guessing. There we go, craft a new pickaxe. First I'll need 6 to do it. I'll actually sleep night first. There you go. Nobody touches my blast furnace. I mean nobody. Just enough to craft the pickaxe. I'll still get the copper for now because I do not want to waste my supplies up my iron on it. I'm gonna save my iron to at least have quite a bit a good supply of iron. I just don't want to waste too much of it on it. I'm gonna try to save it for when I actually need it. So I don't really see a point in wasting it when I could save it for more valuable things. Yeah, I'm not someone who really likes to waste my resources, especially when it could be used for something when it could be saved for later. So I still craft my hay into bread. I mean, there you go. That's good. That should be enough. 3 stacks. Still put that in the bundle. Along with the obsidian. And my compass if we can. Yep, I can put the compass in there. Well, there's a baby John after me, unfortunately for me. Just showing how speedy those things can be. Hope not after me anymore though. That's fortunate because I thought a baby zombies can be quite fast to go there. So the baby, not baby John, but not most baby mobs, are, especially zombies and stuff, they're known to be gremlins. Which is why a lot of players don't really like them. You know, they probably don't like them. They probably wouldn't have them removed unless they really needed to. But I mean, just a lot of people don't really like how fast they can go. Like that's one of the main problems I think that people don't really like about them. A few pieces of iron will definitely help me for later. So just to change the topic a bit. 3 pieces of iron. So that smelting, I will take the time that smelting to adjust my glasses so that my ears not too uncomfortable while I'm doing it. It's kind of funny how you can actually smelt down your tools if you. But I don't. The only downside is that you have to smelt it down with the nuggets or whatever you want to call it. It's just the only downside about that is actually you need to get a bunch of them. I think 9 nuggets per ingot. So the amount you're getting back for the amount you use is quite small usually. Which can be kind of annoying at times. I'm not gonna complain too much since I don't really bother to smelt down my tools, so that's what what am I gonna do with the nuggets? I mean, realistically, what am I gonna do with them? A couple more pieces of coal would not hurt. That's just a pallet. Let's see what's. Just to explore a bit more. See, oh, there's a bit more iron. I would say the reason I'm saving iron because it's probably one of the most valuable resources you can get in Minecraft. But not the most valuable, but in terms of resources, it's pretty valuable because after you need a lot iron to do a lot of things. Like you cannot get past the stone tool and copper tools without iron. You can't get diamonds. You can't even get netherite without iron. You couldn't mine netherite with iron, but my point is that you need iron at least to get the tools you need to get netherite. It's kind of just locked. Everything above the copper is locked behind iron. Unless you get it without mining, but just my point is that you cannot. It's almost impossible to get. If you want to get, you need to get lucky, a whole bunch of lucky spawns and stuff in order to get past the. In order to get, if you want to get like everything without the iron, then you need to get quite lucky. You couldn't even get diamonds without mining. You could not really get full iron, not diamond gear or full netherite without mining for iron or diamonds. I mean, it's kind of impossible to be without going to mine for iron at some point. So, and without crafting the iron pickaxe at some point, like you need iron regardless. I'm saying how rare diamonds are. Like I've gotten a decent amount of diamonds and stuff, but from chests, but never like enough to make. But it's never a sustainable amount that I could sustain without mining. Like it's never that much. Which is why I want to emphasize the value of iron, which I've probably done many times before. It's just because I don't. I can just find it that a lot of people don't actually don't really emphasize the value of iron. Like, iron's. I mean, I get that some people think that netherite and diamonds are better. Like they are in terms of durability and efficiency, and the fact that they actually have higher attack damage and stuff like that. But realistically, you would not be able to get that without iron, and that's why it's it's kind of a big stepping stone for in terms of gear upgrades. It's, that's why I like to emphasize that the importance of it. Like you could probably get besides your chances of getting iron in a chest are a lot higher than the chances of getting diamonds in a chest, especially. And if it's possible to get netherite in chests and stuff, your chances are practically at none. But it's going to be quite difficult for you to actually get netherite in any kind of chest. But even if you do, it's probably not going to be a sustainable amount. So, yeah. So let's get back to it. So now as far as to put that aside, right now my goal is to find another village that's also a non-acacia village. That's an interesting tree to have right by an acacia biome, because after that it's not really something you see by an acacia biome. This is an acacia tree too, which is that these are completely a lot greener than they would be. I mean, not a lot greener, but a lot of a darker green. So let's see, I'm gonna probably end up heading back towards where I started, but yeah, I'm just trying to kind of cover the terrain and just find a good spot to build. So that's kind of my main priority, not what. It doesn't have to be by a village for me, but as long as it's close enough as long as I can get resources to survive, that's my main concern. I do not want to. Just let me sleep, please. I need to make it to day 12. There we go. Thing is, I'm probably not gonna, if you guys want me to do underground bases at one point, I might consider it, but chances are I'm not gonna end up doing it just because I don't find underground bases in the bases that made underground are really hard to kind of I just find it's quite difficult to actually get them to work. Should I get this entire thing mined out? Because I'm gonna need a ton of bricks if you want to make my house with bricks are one of the primary building resources, so missed one. It's a good thing that it's actually 4, because I remember it being 9 for some reason. Like it might have used to be 9, but seeing as 4, I can get it's a lot more efficient now for me to actually use bricks. I also don't need to mine as much. Look, thank goodness the dolphin team, because after they make swimming a lot fast when underwater. Not gonna really bother getting the ones that are too deep underwater, but the clay blocks or whatever you want to call them. Except I find it's quite inefficient to mine them. Here's the one. Here's a good spot to get. Here's a good one. I kind of like the one to get the ones like this. So I thought it's quite a. These ones don't really. You don't actually need to go underwater. Oh wait, how convenient. So much about almost 3 stacks. That should be more than enough. Just get some this smelting. Now at least. So you want to get the bricks? Oh, I see another village. I'll actually go visit. Just see if make sure I didn't actually. Is it the same village I was in before? Maybe. I have really no way of knowing until I actually go to it for sure. I heard something in the water for a second there. I'm pretty sure I did, but who knows what it really was. I hear it drowned off to the in the same direction, but shouldn't be too much of a threat to me. Or two of them. And none of them are really gonna be a threat, so I don't really need to be worried. And keep your eye on the coal, except who knows how much coal it's gonna take. That's all I got. It could end up taking a chunk of coal. Got some experience which will help me with enchantments. So, you might as well keep. Not gonna bother too much with the drown or anything. Oh, there it is. Right by the surface seal. There you go. I'm gonna use up the beetroots as a food source first of all. So we craft all the, get some more bricks. There we go. And I'm probably gonna try to get all the bricks melted before I end I might do like, do this in a mini series. I'm not gonna name them all the same, but just have. I'm gonna try to make the videos make sure the videos have different names at least. not gonna say part 1, part 2, 3, part 3, or part 4, unless maybe it's recorded in the same day. Other than that, there's chances I'm gonna have like part 1, part 2, or part 3, or part 4, anything like that in the title, so. I got some sand as well. Oh, smoked a long piece of sand there. Oh. And quickly go just gather some more sand from over here. I'm gonna stick with 40 for now, because that I should be. So who knows what? Oh, not mean to do that. So far, looks like I've gotten a lot done. It is raining outside for me currently, pretty heavily from the looks of it. $50 of them. I'm just gonna quickly AFK here for a second while I readjust my glasses. I'm not sure how. Well, speaking of, like, I don't know how much my PS5 is heating up when actually playing Minecraft, but I know it definitely does generate a bit of heat, but to what extent, I do not know. Set my respawn point there. I'll take that, and that. Yeah, it's setting night, which is why I set my spawn point there. Hopefully I can sleep soon. Apparently not yet. I have a decent amount of time until I will need to actually start another video, so hopefully I can at least finish the getting these mounted by then. Looks like the rotten flesh are despawned. Let's split them up a bit more, just so I'm not wasting anything. There you go, getting as much. I'm just gonna try to get as much as I can. I thought next up is a village. I may have actually been to that village already from the looks of it. There you go, I got some more, which I'll craft into more bricks. see how much. Okay, so I can fit up the 4 more blocks into theirs from the rest of it. Okay, there we go, another one. 266, I believe. I definitely got all of them for sure. I definitely did get a good amount for the house to start at least. As long as I'm at least near a bit of water, I should be able to. I should be able to have. Not. I shouldn't be able to have too much difficulty. Actually, I forgot I need to craft that into another thing, into another book. Just might. I'm not gonna waste the durability of my pickaxe. I'm gonna save that for now. So, just so I can actually get. I should also get more blue dye. Nope, not that. There you go. I'm gonna use that to create like a lime, not the lime dye, but the cyan dye. Just so they do want to create a cyan bed perhaps in the future, along with perhaps a. Not sure if I'm actually gonna add it with the light blue or not, but I just want to have one. Might actually grab some of these just melt for later. So if I'm gonna make my house out of bricks, I'm probably gonna use a couple of stacks of them, of bricks. I mean that's like the minimum. Like, I'm gonna use 2 stacks minimum in order to actually build a fully functional house. I know I typically build out of wood, which is why I'm kind of trying to actually do, which is why I'm deciding to build out of bricks, especially since it costs 4. There you go. Should I have all of it? You got a pretty big amount of that. That should be quite a bit. That should last me quite a good while. I'm not sure if I have been to that village or not, but I will have to investigate to see. Only had 18 coal left. How much did I even use? I must have used a lot though for a second. That's a very odd shape to have a terrain spawn in. Not an odd shape, but just considering terrain generation, it's not very often you see a perfectly formed cross. Yeah, you know what? I actually have not been here before. So there's some iron. There's actually quite a bit of iron here. Looks of it, but I'm not gonna take the risk and I'm not gonna go for it. I mean, the granite might be. Should I go for it for the granite? Actually, I'm gonna drop down for the granite. I'm gonna grab like a stack of it, and that'll be enough. So the granite could actually be useful for just for decoration and stuff. It's gonna make sure my house looks nice enough while also being functional. I prefer it to be functional first before being good, but which is why I tend to kind of build the exterior before I build the interior. So I gotta make sure it actually works before I build it. I'm gonna waste too much time here, but I will grab whatever resources I can if I see it and it happens to be it and it doesn't as long as it isn't an inconvenience to grab it, then I'm not. As long as I don't have to go out of my way to grab it, then I'm not gonna. It's okay. What blocks can I get rid of? Actually, I'm just gonna go like this now. That should be good enough. Just gonna set my furnaces down. Set my bed down, sleep at night. So actually, for that, let's just get everything started for sure. Just get as much done as I can now. Go grab this furnace as well, because I will need an extra one of these for sure. This one does not have it. That one does not have it. I know I'm getting close to the maximum here, so I might have to end the video shortly. If I do, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm actually going to continue the series today, but not, but I might. Might do some stuff off camera as well, just like, but for now I'm just gonna try to get as much as possible on camera as I can, so just so I don't want you guys to miss too much. And there's this one as well. Sure, some loot in it, but nothing much. About like 1 minute left until I have to end the recording, or before it'll make me end the recording. So let me just head back to. My area here, wherever it was. Was it over there? I think it might have been over there, but wherever it was, I'll find it later. But so thank you guys for watching. If I just found it, I guess that'll be it for today's video. I only have like a few seconds left, but thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll have to see you guys next time.